What's going on, everyone? Super excited today to announce some things. You may see by the text that you just saw that there's some announcements going on and some things going on in the tech bridge world. I'm not going to say the words. I will pass it over to Commander Al Arnold, who is the something of somewhere, and I'm going to let him tell you who he is and what this announcement is. Commander, how's it going?
It's going really well. Let's see, it's about 9:30 here. So I'm actually located in London in the UK. And
Awesome.
the big announcement, I don't know, some may have heard, as part of the Atlantic Future Forum today, Secretary Geurts announced the launch of the new London Tech Bridge.
Fantastic. That's great news. And you are the London Tech Bridge director.
That's right. Yes, I'll be the first London Tech Bridge director here.
Fantastic. And we've known you for a little while, a few months as we're prepping this, but we couldn't say your name to anybody because nobody knew where the tech bridge was going. Well, we did. So tell us, what is your kind of focus as a new tech bridge? Where your kind of focus area is going to be, and what's up over there in London?
Yeah. So, um, obviously we wish we could have done a little different launch, but with COVID and everything,
Sure.
uh, kind of changed the plans. But no, we are very excited to be launching the Tech Bridge here. So there's a huge opportunity here with our partners in the UK. So just like NavalX, has these innovation ecosystems kind of you know around the country and really pouring in efforts into this to connect everybody across the spectrum of innovation. The UK has similar efforts going here, and this is the perfect opportunity for both the UK Royal Navy and their Ministry of Defense and the US Department of Navy to be able to collaborate and kind of really enhance both countries' efforts.
Yeah, that's really exciting. It's great to see the tech bridge kind of grow to now internationally, and that those partnerships between countries are super valuable. So,
Yeah.
those of you who are watching right now, Commander Arnold agreed to answer a couple questions as we can.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll throw him a couple too if no one asks any. But please let us know where you're watching from, and if there's anyone in London, and even better. Uh, but yeah, throw us your questions in the chat right now, and I'll throw them on screen and ask Commander Arnold himself. And so, what is where I know you guys are kind of where are you guys going to be operating out of right now? Do you know
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. So a couple of different locations to start with. So my original assignment, I'm here as the officer in charge and the regional director for the West region for the Office of Naval Research Global. So ONR Global has its headquarters here in London. We have an office just outside London proper in a little kind of village or town named Ruislip. So, we have that base there, and then we also have a space in London proper. It's in West London on Imperial College London's White City campus in a pretty cool location called the Innovation and Translation Hub. So they call it the iHub, and basically, they it's sponsored by the college, but they have this huge space. It's a huge facility. It has lab space, research facilities there, and basically a lot of commercial space for companies. Industry from small startups to huge companies like Airbus and Saab, Northrop Grumman. They all have offices in this iHub as well. So it's really a cool place to kind of tie into. So that's primarily where we'll be operating from as we start. And as things go on, we may also have a spot down in central London, which would be a little easier, obviously. The nice thing is we've partnered with the U.S. Embassy London, with the Office of Defense Cooperation and the Department of Commerce section there. And so, they've been really helpful, and we can always use the spaces there.
Fantastic. That's great. Sounds like you got some great startup plans and maybe some plans to expand in the area. So that's awesome. So we do got your first question here. I'll throw it on screen. You may recognize him. It's from Troy Clark, the Tech Bridge Director out in California
Yes.
from Corona. So Troy asks here, for those that can't see, how would you like to leverage the U.S. tech bridges to support London and vice versa?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and I think that kind of leads us to another area where we think we could really use this London Tech Bridge. So obviously, one of its kind of primary lines of effort will be just connecting technology solutions here from the UK to the Department of Navy. But we really see it going kind of both directions, where we're going to be able to use the tech bridge network that exists in the U.S. and connect, and cultivate partnerships between U.S. academia and industry and UK partners here, and try to align strategic partnerships for various projects, or to solve different problem sets. I think being able to tie into the UK kind of sector here with technology. I think the tech bridges in the US, they'll be able to pass off problem sets that they're trying to solve, and we may be able to help find the solution here, or at least part of the solution.
That's fantastic. That's great, and hopefully, Troy, that answered your question. Troy Clark, as a tech bridge director, I think he dials into every one of these lives, so I'm pretty sure he's got that follow button and subscribe button. So if you don't, selfless, shameful promotion, make sure you click that subscribe button so you always know when we go live. We've also got folks from Jacksonville, North Carolina. You've also got from Benito. Congrats, Arnold. So some great, exciting stuff. How did the Atlantic Forum go today so far? Besides, obviously,
it was a really successful event. I was following it online, so it was a hybrid in-person and virtual event. I think they said they had over 800 delegates logged in virtually, which is pretty cool. A lot of the themes there really were this partnership and kind of that you heard it a lot of times, the interchangeability. Secretary Geurts mentioned it. So, and that's where I think having a tech bridge here, and we really want the Royal Navy and the MOD to kind of be full partners, and I think we're moving towards that direction right now, because I think if we can truly innovate together and collaboratively, we're going to get that automatic interoperability and interchangeability with the solutions that we find, and ultimately, for both countries' defense services, that's what we want, because we know that any problem that we try to tackle, as nations, we can't do it alone. And so the more interchangeable and interoperable we can be, the better.
That's fantastic. That's incredible. And you've got greetings from Berlin. So we got someone that's closer to your time zone, maybe.
Yeah.
And thanks for everyone for dealing with the connection issues. We got 2 different countries going on, time zones. So I know, Commander, you're kind of going in and out for me, but hopefully everyone's able to understand him correctly. And if not, more to come from the Commander Arnold, where we got more events and official kind of kickoffs coming soon. So this is not the one and only time you'll get to hear from him. And as we do at NavalX, we go live all the time. So who knows when next time we'll have it on.
Yeah.
So we got another question here from Ann. So if you can't answer this as it's your first day, throw it back to me, no problem. But I think you can. This is from Ronnie Robillard. Hopefully I said it correctly. What are the proper steps to get a tech company and their solution in front of NavalX?
Oh man, that is well. So I mean, there are probably so many answers to that question, because we have, at least from what I'm familiar with in NavalX, there's so many different kind of outlets that NavalX is connected to. So either on social media, there's the website, there's and all of those have the various email addresses and contacts. But Matt, I don't know what the official answer to that one would be.
All right. Well, I will help you out as it's your first day, but next time you're on your own on this one. But
Okay.
that was a very good answer. We do have a lot of ways to reach out, but we do have a new way that I would call proper, the way to connect with us. And I'm going to throw it on the screen. That is our new, we call it the connector tool, and that is a place for industry to go in and input your information like a form and tell us kind of the problem areas you work in, the tech areas. And then we have that kind of Rolodex. It's more than that, but a Rolodex type thing where we can then easily feed that to the folks internally who need it and across the tech bridges. That's the beautiful thing about your tech bridge network is now there's 13 today, and there's 13 locations across the United States, now internationally, all these different technology areas. If you get a submission to your Facebook or LinkedIn or email, you now have this network of all these other tech bridge directors and the Navy and Marine Corps that you can feed that with and help partner with if you're not the right person that they reach out to. So definitely go fill out that form. That's the easiest way to get on our radar right now. Always reach out to us, but I'm pretty sure now that the tool's up and running that people are going to start directing people to this. So feel free to reach out to us directly, but this is a great way to make sure that you're getting on our radar. So I'm going to pull that banner back off, but I'll put it back up in a minute. Let's go to the comments. We got some more here for another one for you. We've got with Benito Hobson once again. When leveraging UK-based technologies, how will you address supply chain issues? Will you be finding opportunities for US-based innovators?
Yes, I think so. Kind of for both those questions, yeah. So obviously, when we're looking at a solution, moving from the UK to the Department of Navy directly, there are some various steps, and some of them might be more challenging, but there's a specific process to work through, right? The nice thing is, with NavalX teaming up with O&R Global here, O&R Global has a whole international engagement department, and so they have country directors who are specialized in all the different bilateral agreements and project arrangements that we have between the Navy and other countries. So we'll be able to take advantage of those, and then if we need to, we'll be able to put forth new ones. As far as opportunities for U.S. innovators, yes, definitely. That's what one of the major kind of lines of effort that we think the TechBridge can help with is, find different solutions, part of solutions in the U.S. and match that with somebody here. So it could come from a warfare center in the U.S. It could come from industry or academia. It could be this idea, and maybe they don't have quite the resources to scale it up. So we want to connect them maybe to a company here in the UK that really likes it and wants to scale that and turn it into a product that, hopefully would be a dual use product. And then, it's going to benefit both the defense services and, just the general public as well.
Definitely. Great answer. You're knocking it out of the park on your first day.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, I just thought we should probably mention the kind of the starting focus areas that we're going to go after here.
Yeah, let's do it.
So now this would be these focus areas. There's kind of 5 general areas would be the ones that the TechBridge here in London would probably start with any kind of direct effort. So anything that we actually go out and do just from the TechBridge here in London. It would either fall into probably artificial intelligence, autonomy and unmanned. Let's see, we have space, biotechnology, and then lasers or directed energy. That's not to say that we're not looking to connect to other areas, outside of those. So if we still want to pass solutions, back to the other tech bridges and back to the Department of the Navy, and vice versa, pass things from the U.S. and other areas to our UK counterparts here,
Yeah.
which, again, like I mentioned, we really are hoping that they're going to be on board full partners here, and I have a pretty good feeling about that. So
that's incredible. That's some great focus areas to start, and some that I think some of our other tech bridges may have or across a little bit, but some maybe new ones. So that's what's exciting about tech bridges is some of the areas kind of cross and some are standalone. So we all kind of work together. So that's awesome. So we've got we'll do another 5-10 minutes. If anyone has more questions, throw them. We got to really put Commander Arnold's feet to the fire here.
yeah,
We got to give something, get his boots shaking a little bit
yeah,
for his first day on the job. No, you've been on the team for a few months now. I mean, you're part of the O&R family, so you're like a cousin already, and now you're
yeah,
like a cousin that got brought into the family.
right, exactly.
And so we've adopted you into the NavalX world. So yeah, we've been working with you for a while, which has been exciting. And what I love, excuse me, what I love about what we do at NavalX and what you guys do at the Tech Bridges is you never know what's going to happen. It may seem like we've been planning the Tech Bridge announcement for a while and some other things, but I texted Commander Arnold about half an hour ago and said, "Hey, let's break this pattern. Let's just get you live right now." And you stepped up to the plate and we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I think I know besides myself, there are a lot of people here who are very excited about this. I mean, just so some of our kind of initial partners and people that we've been talking with over the past, just really almost probably month or maybe 5-6 weeks as we kind of solidified the launch date of this. We have people from Imperial College London, so the Institute for Security Science and Technology. So that's one of our really foundational partners. They have an innovation ecosystem that they've kind of already built there at the iHub. So we're going to be able to tap into that. We have our partners from the NATO Maritime Unmanned Systems Initiative. Their what's the name? It's their innovation and collaboration. Yes, innovation and collaboration cell. I'm sorry. The acronym is music too. So I think I want to make sure I got it right. But everybody from that, like I mentioned, the U.S. Embassy here is on board. We are going to be working with the UK's Department of International Trade. Also, obviously the Royal Navy. So there's a bunch of different organizations within the Royal Navy that we've talked with, and they're all very excited right now. And not to forget the UK government, and then their Ministry of Defense, they have a Defense and Security Accelerator, so DASA. And they do a lot of very similar things to NavalX and the Tech Bridges. So there'll be a very nice complementary, partnership and relationship there working with them.
That's fantastic. That's really great. And it really tells me that you are the right man for the job because you know a lot of things that we're just saying words that I had to Google. So I think it's incredible that we are leveraging the partnerships that we have there with O&R Global and the partnerships we have there with the UK to really expand that network and bridge the gap so we can get the solutions that we need to the people that need them.
Yeah, and Matt, something else, and we've been focusing on obviously kind of the bringing the solutions to the Navy and to the our partners here in the Royal Navy and Ministry of Defense. And I think the other thing these tech bridges are about are also kind of the outreach and kind of helping obviously the small and medium-sized businesses get access to tools and resources and help facilitate the process for them, working with the Navy or maybe, the Royal Navy here. So a lot of things we'll be doing. We'll be, putting on seminars, especially, targeting the industry here in the UK on how to work with the Department of the Navy, how to work with US DoD, and then hopefully also helping to develop the US naval workforce and let them know how can they work with the UK stakeholders. There's probably a lot of underutilized opportunities here in the UK that the naval workforce really can probably take advantage of.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and that's super exciting. Great to hear. And we've got another question for you, or for so this one is blocked on my screen, but I pulled up my phone. Is from Deanna Casper Marcelino. And Deanna, it looks like your LinkedIn settings may be set to private. And that's why we can't see you on StreamYard. But the question is, how does an organization get added to the NavalX connector tool on the website you posted? Do you know this one, or do you want me to hit it?
I think I'll let you take that one, Matt. Yeah.
All right. Great question, Deanna here. And on the screen, when you are, I'm actually going to share my screen real quick because I like to show people live what's really going on. So when you actually go to the screen, let me share this screen here. And you're able to go in right here. And when you come to this screen here, you're going to, when you go to the web address that I put on, that I'm going to throw back up on the banners real quick. So when you go here, you'll see a screen that looks just like this one. You'll get a notification like, hey, make sure you click to approve and go through that. Once you land, you should hit here, and you'll be able to add. So you can search organizations that have already submitted their information to us, and this is where it goes to the value of being a valuable tool for folks in the Navy, so they can jump in and see what's going on from the inside perspective. But you as a company and organization can come right here and add new organization. You should be able to input your company's information, follow the tool as the widget goes kind of down, click next and complete the process. And you should be able to add your company's information to that website so that we can partner with you, or so that we can know that you kind of exist, so that we can show folks, because the goal of this is to be like, hey, NavalX, I'm a Navy guy or Marine guy, and I need to partner with someone in this realm of technology. Well, we want to come here, we'll be able to search that and say, oh, here's the 5 companies that reach out to us. So we're kind of that matchmaker type of helping folks know where to go. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, but hopefully, Deanna, that kind of shows you a little bit of how you can do that. If you do have issues, please reach out. Now you can reach out to Commander Arnold himself. But please do reach out to the ability at Navy.mil. That is a great way to get a hold of us, or on our social media accounts, and we will make sure you get the right help that you need. You can always go to our website as well, which is secnav.navy.mil/agility. So we've got another couple questions here for our time left. We've got another one. Let's see. This one might be a comment. Yeah, they're commenting back to each other, which is what we like to see. Collaboration on social media. So we've got a good comment and question here from Roy Nanku. So the British Royal Navy is looking to go through a drastic top-down direction to embrace and essentially mandate agile techniques. What are some things that can organically develop to sustain their transformation? Also, what is the niche of this variant of TechBridge?
Okay, let's see. Let's try to break this down. So,
Okay.
some things that can organically be developed to sustain the transformation. So, yes, I'm familiar with the Royal Navy going through top-down direction. Yeah. So, and actually, the First Sea Lord mentioned it today at Atlantic Future Forum. He commented on, that the state of innovation in the Royal Navy today isn't the same, and maybe is not as good as it has been in the past. And so I know that there is the want and the need to kind of change some things, right? I think when you mentioned, let's see, some agile techniques. Yeah, so I think things like just getting feedback. I mean, when I've talked with the people at Maritime Capabilities and in the Royal Navy Office of the Chief Technology Officer, and I think talking with them, you know, they found success obviously when you can get the feedback from the actual sailors and Marines earlier on in the process, and then loop that into the development and really try to get the right solution. Obviously, it sounds really easy getting the right solution out faster, but I think there's a
So,
lot of different things that what NavalX has been doing in the U.S. that I think we can share with our partners here in the Royal Navy on how to potentially solve some of that.
well, and Commander Arnold, do you know Staff Sergeant Nanku, Roy Nanku?
No.
Right. So I'm pretty sure he's baiting me here. Um, so Roy, good job, and I will take the bait. Roy is the deputy director of the CAW for Naval X, which is the
Holiday.
Center for Adaptive Warfighting, and they teach. Actually, they're teaching this week courses on human centered design, agile Scrum, and so I think he's kind of baiting me to talk about the CAW. And so, great job, Roy. I do like taking bait and sharing the great things of Naval X and Commander Arnold. I think you said it perfectly. Is that um, if the Royal Navy is interested in things, we now have a man on the inside or closer than we are, which is you, that we can partner with other organizations like the Royal Navy, and that's what's so great about the Tech Bridge that you guys have stood up today.
Yeah. And I think the second part of the question had something to do with the variant. Also, what is the niche, of this variant of Tech Bridge? So, I don't know if he's if he's asking.
Well, I think you kind of hit it earlier. So maybe
Okay.
for those that joined late, real quick, your five tech areas
Oh,
you're focusing on.
yeah. So we'll start with any of our direct efforts will be likely focused in either artificial intelligence, autonomy and unmanned, space technology, biotechnology, or lasers and directed energy. And the way we chose these five areas to start with, based on a number of factors. Some of them obviously being, where do we think we could transition technology and solutions to the Department of Navy and the U.S. Most easily. We wanted to look at where was the UK, both in their defense and in the private sector, putting efforts in already, and obviously looking at then just across the strategic priorities of the Department of the Navy and the Royal Navy and MOD here. So those five areas to start with kind of hit on all those points. But like I said, we definitely want to connect solutions outside of those areas. Those will just be the areas that we kind of focus any large efforts, doing prize challenges and other things just like that to start with.
Fantastic. I think that niche also speaks to you're in London.
Yes, that's
Already
great.
in-
Right. Yeah.
So you have access, especially in this time of it's kind of harder to travel. You be able to be that bridge and kind of that access to partner over there.
Yep.
So we've got a couple of comments as we end. As I think Caitlin, it's great
Yeah.
on our
Yeah.
global Naval X connecting. Caitlin, what's up?
Yep.
Um, and then here we go. A question from Caitlin: when can we expect to see outcomes from the London Tech Bridge? Look at her throw
Tomorrow.
feet to
We'll
the
see
fire.
them tomorrow. No. No. I think So obviously with the launch announcement today, we right now are trying to really build our coalition, if you will, and build up these first strong foundational partnerships. So we have a few. We're working through some other ones right now. Like I keep mentioning, I think we really want the Royal Navy here to be fully on board. I think instead of doing ad hoc efforts with them, if they're a full partner in the Tech Bridge, will succeed in so many more ways. But I think we'll see some direct efforts here, definitely by the end of this calendar year in the next couple months.
Fantastic. That is exciting. And those of you watching, besides Caitlin, because she has direct access to us, but anyone else, as the London Tech Bridge develops, we will continue to share from the NavalX accounts, emails, social medias. We're going to do more of a kind of kickoff thing in the next week or so. So there definitely will be more from Commander Arnold and ourselves about this. I just wanted to get on day one, really throw you in the fire, and you're doing fantastic. So anything else you want to say about London Tech Bridge today before we go?
No, I think, like I said, we're very excited. ONR Global is super excited to be partnered with NavalX in this effort, and I think both of the organizations will really be able to work synergistically together to truly take the Tech Bridge kind of effort here to the next level. So
that's fantastic. That's very exciting. We are excited. Hopefully, everyone's excited. You're so excited that you. I woke you up from sleeping. I don't think you were sleeping.
Not quite. I had the kids going to sleep though. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us at this late hour, and can't wait for day 2 tomorrow and to see what comes next out of the London Tech Bridge.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank you everyone for watching again. Again, you want to reach out to us, reach out to Commander Arnold directly, reach out to myself, reach out to NavalX through our emails, through our website, through our social media accounts, which you're watching this on. Excuse me, which you're watching this on. As we go, I have one thing that just came in from Staff Sergeant Nanku. He's always keeping me on my toes. I believe this tech bridge is destined for success with the local units within the region to determine the status quo and to develop an outlet for solutions with those ideating. I agree, Roy, and excited to see. You may be talking to Roy Nanku soon. Sounds like he may have some tools in his toolbox to help you guys out as you start out. So.
Sounds like a great plan.
Fantastic. All right. See you, everyone. Commander Arnold, go get some sleep.